Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Sports Roundup. It is late Tuesday night, March 29th, 2069. Peter Wiggins, let's study off down at the Prudential Center, not in Boston, but in Newark, New Jersey, one of the Boston Bruins. Squared off against the New Jersey Devils. And the Devils got on the board first at 16:59 in the first period on a Travis Zajac 14th goal with assist from Reed Boucher and David Rofsky, and was 1-0 in favor of the Devils. And then Brad Marchand ties it up for the Bruins with a 35th goal, saved with assist from Sidney Chara and 26 assists, at least. Demiak 3 for assist was tied up 1 at 4:20 in the second period. And then at 4-5 in the third period, Reed Boucher, a power play goal assist from Travis Zajac and Colin Palmer as the Boston Bruins outshot the Devils 40-15, but wasted a great opportunity because they couldn't finish it off as the Boston Bruins fall to New Jersey Devils 2-1 as they fall to 40-29 and 8 in the season. As next up for the Boston Bruins, they will be out in St. Louis on Friday night for a date with the St. Louis Blues. Okay, look at NHL scores. With the Boston Bruins got 5 games left in the season. Okay, 7:09 left in the third. Montreal Canadiens leading the Detroit Red Wings 4-3. Toronto Maple Leafs leading the Florida Panthers 5-2, 2:24 left in the third period. Minnesota Wild leading the Chicago Blackhawks 2-1, 14:53 left in the third period. St. Louis Blues leading the Colorado Avalanche 3-1 with 6:22 left in the second period. Dallas Stars leading the Nashville Predators 3-1 with 5:26 left in the second period. Vancouver Canucks sends a shots getting away by 10 o'clock out in Vancouver. New Jersey Devils defeat the Boston Bruins 2-1. New York Islanders over the Carolina Hurricanes to do shootout 2-1, and Pittsburgh Penguins over the Buffalo Sabres to do shootout 5-4. And take a look at the latest standings. Okay, the Boston Bruins got 40, 29, 8, and 88 points, and Detroit's got 38, 27, and 11 points. And if the Canadiens can on win, then Bruins will be 1 point ahead of the Red Wings. But if the Detroit can win, they will move in third place, and then the Bruins will be dropped down to the final spot in wild card. So the Bruins got 5 games left in the season, so they got to take advantage of getting some points any way possible if they want to have it. Keep their playoff hopes alive. Okay, look at some NBA scores on this late Tuesday night. Chicago Bulls led the Indiana Pacers 98-96. Orlando Magic clobbered the Boston Nets 139-105. Charlotte Hornets over the Philadelphia 76ers 185. Detroit Pistons over the Oklahoma City Thunder 88-82. Cleveland Cavaliers leading Houston Rockets 76-62 with 2:52 left in the third quarter. And Golden State Warriors Washington Wizards getting away about 10:30 p.m. out in Oakland, which is 7:30 p.m. their time. Okay, look at some Major League Baseball scores. Bottom of the 10th, Baltimore Orioles and the Atlanta Braves tied at 4. San Francisco Giants are leading the Kansas City Royals 8-1 in the bottom of the third. Cleveland Indians split squad leading the Seattle Mariners 3-0. Minnesota Twins with the Boston Red Sox 6-2 final in 7 innings. New York Yankees split squad with Pittsburgh Pirates 5-4 final in 5 innings. Miami Marlins New York Mets 1-0. Cleveland Indians and Los Angeles Angels 1-1 tie. Cincinnati Reds with the Milwaukee Brewers 9-2. Chicago Cubs with the Oakland Athletics 9-5. Chicago White Sox with the Texas Rangers 6-2. Colorado Rockies over the Arizona Diamondbacks 6-1, and San Diego Padres over the Los Angeles Dodgers 11-9. Okay, look at some college basketball scores. In the NIT semifinals, it is Valparaiso defeating BYU 72-70, and they will await the winner of the George Washington San Diego game at Madison Square Garden for the NIT final, as George Washington is leading San Diego State 24-16 in the first half. NCIT championship game, Columbia winners over UC Irvine 73-67. And the Vegas 16 semifinal is Old Dominion and UC Santa Barbara tied at 24, and East Tennessee State and Oakland getting away by 11:30 p.m. Okay, let's take a look at some sports news on this late Tuesday night. Columbus, Ohio. The United States come back track for a birth 2018 World Cup ending for nervous days with a 4-0 win over 12 on Tuesday night. Behind goals from Cliff Dempsey, Jeff Cameron, Brent Susie, and Jose Altador. Cleveland, the NBA Department of the League suspended Houston Rockets for Montreal Herald 5 games on pace for pushing a game official to floor Saturday. New Orleans had 2 more names. The Pelicans already credit a list of players shut down for the rest of their top 15-16 seasons with 2 possibly more to come. The Tennessee Titans to trade the number 1 overall pick in the upcoming NFL draft. They have too many holes in the roster and then moving to number 1. Where the draft right around the corner. Keeps game for the Novak Djokovic rolled his eyes after back end finding the net shrug after an early broad Tavares double faulted 8 times and never heard the crowd at the time pulled with his opponent. Tiger Woods never played the week before the Masters and hard to argue with the result. He won it 4 times, and again he was better than anyone else. Tiger Woods Foundation would win the Riviera Tournament, which is on name or America as a new title sponsor. The Woods would be the tournament host. Houston Rockets and New Orleans Pelicans are going global as the 2 Southwest Division teams will face out the 2 preseason games in China next season as part of the NBA's Global Game China Series that later announced Tuesday night. According to NFL's Ian Rappaport, the Texans have no plans to hold on to Brian Hoyer as a backup quarterback in 2 sides headed for a divorce. French players and fans after a goal during the French 4-2 win over Rennes in the friendly at the Stade de France where security was tight. As France won its first home match since Paris attacks. Chris Paul, Scandal Collection, and NBA All-Star big end after 3 countries and contemplated the possibility of 3 Clippers as Olympians. After a brief score, New York Mets ace Mark Avenue Stone Truck starts Sunday next home against Kansas City of President Blood Clot. Unsealed NHL. Documents in a concussion lawsuit brought on by former President Muriel snapshot in a internal debate by league officials over head injuries and deeper concern about the impact of fighting it have been publicly shared. Lakeland, Florida. The Detroit Tigers have traded catcher Ryan Holiday to the Texas Rangers in exchange for catcher Bobby Wilson and right-hand pitcher Miles J. The team announced. Chicago Blackhawks batsman Kate was a check for swinging sick and catching Minnesota while center Charlie Coyle in the face Tuesday night. It's weird that all of the vehicle mistakes and John Jones passed when one of them end up looking the most forgivable when they sit in a square Corvette driving his finger to police officer to accuse them of being a liar and a pig. Chicago Cubs Tom Lassell will begin the season in majors as Pat Mooney CSN in Chicago reported as Jeffrey but yes, Fun will report start the season in stabilist and by clearing the space for another middle infield option. And that's going to be it for Sports Roundup. It's late Tuesday, March 20th, 2016. Good night. See you tomorrow night. Good night.